Still writing notes, highlighting your textbooks, hand-making flashcards? What are you doing? Well, don't worry, because I've got your back. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video, because I've got the perfect tool for you which will absolutely revolutionize how you study. That's me, struggling in med school trying to prepare for an exam. This is about February of 2023, and I'm not gonna lie, I was totally lost. I was hand-making flashcards, doing practice questions, and because of a whole bunch of other personal things, I just felt like I couldn't learn anything. Fast forward to my exam, and I barely passed. Like, barely by the skin of my teeth, passed. I knew something had to change. I desperately started searching for something. Anything which could help me study better. Fast forward to the beginning of April. As per usual, I had an exam around the corner and I was procrastinating, doing anything I could possibly do to not study. When I remembered listening to a podcast on AI and how AI was going to revolutionize the world and everything was going to change, I thought, hold on, how about I look into this for myself? And what's the most accessible AI tool out there? Well, ChatGPT. Now, the only two things I'd heard about ChatGPT were, one, it's fantastic for doing school homework, and that lasted about a second until anti-AI software came out. And two, and this was from people at my med school, they all said that ChatGPT was a bunch of fun to spam. So I went into it with really, really low expectations. I set up an account as it was free, and boom. There was a blank ChatGPT screen staring right back at me. Not knowing what to do, I decided not to use it. Then fast forward a couple of days later and I was doing my flashcards on drugs, as I was using flashcards to try and memorize drug names, when I'd realized that one of the flashcards I was learning was totally wrong. I'd actually put the wrong information on the back. I realized that for the last couple of months, I'd literally been learning the wrong thing. And how many other flashcards had I made mistakes on? So out of literal desperation, I saw the open ChatGPT tab on my computer and I clicked on it. I started to type and I asked it to make a flashcard for me on whatever drug I was trying to remember. The results were astounding. I couldn't believe it. ChatGPT had made a flashcard in a literal matter of seconds on this drug. And not only did it make a flashcard, but I could customize what the flashcard would have on it. It was absolutely incredible. And from that day on, whether I was in a lecture or whether I got a practice question wrong, I just went to ChatGPT and asked it to explain the concept to me. Honestly, it felt like I discovered fire, because absolutely nobody else was using this tool. People were too busy messing around with it. So yes, ChatGPT, I promise you it will revolutionize how you study. Apart from the fact that it's fantastic for learning concepts, it's also just a lot of fun to just ask it stuff. Like, let's say for example that you want to know whether vibes are real. Well, you can just type that into ChatGPT and it'll give you an answer. Not only that, you can also watch the video I made on whether vibes are real and whether humans actually can give off vibes, and that can give you a good explanation as well. And just to highlight this point, I will take a random topic and prove it to you. Let's say you're a physics student and you've got an exam on the theory of relativity. Now, I myself have no idea about the theory of relativity. I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. Let's say you're in the same predicament. So what do? You open a ChatGPT tab up and then start to type. So let's just say, as an example, type this in. Explain the theory of relativity in the style of Albert Einstein so that young children can understand what you're saying. And boom, here you go. If you're still highlighting textbooks and writing down notes and that works for you, then great. But if you're doing that and you find out it's not really working for you, then please, please, please try this out. I promise it will absolutely change your life for the better. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.